Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
And what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Change to Cheddar for UFC Vegas 90, I believe, or UFC Fight Night. Brendan Allen versus Chris Curtis, number 2. I appreciate each and every single one of you for taking the time out of your night to come by and hang out with your boy over here tonight. We're going to go through all the fights, prelims to the main card, the weigh-in photos, the face-off photos. I'm going to give you my picks and predictions all the way up to the main event, and then at the end of the show, or I guess halfway part of the show, because we got the the predict the fight to do at the end of the show, as we always do. I'll pretty much give you guys my picks and the bets that I have degenerately made after weigh-ins today, and then at the end of the show, now we'll do the predict the fight game. I'll show you the prizes for the week and tell you what to look forward to for next week. So with that being said, let's shout out the chat real quick. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by here tonight. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. So I saw you guys in here popping early, so I got to catch up and see what you guys were talking about. We got Austin in here first. Happy Friday, everyone. Another week down. It is indeed, Austin. Thank goodness it's Friday, dude. Sometimes these weeks just take so long to go by. Change to Cheddar is back. Indeed, Lush. Appreciate you stopping by tonight, Lush. No Change to Cheddar last week. I was in Atlantic City, and I was at the weigh-ins, and after that, I just wanted to relax. Your boy was tired. Can't believe my hobby box last night. Yeah, Lush, you sent me a few pictures. I was like, damn, dude, that's so crazy, because you got 2 king and queens in one box, and that's absolutely nuts. Austin asking what he got. Yeah, so they're just going back and forth, letting everyone know you guys are talking about that. All right. Lush got his for $100 too, so that is what's up. That's what I'm saying, Austin. All right. Lush want to know what's my favorite insert in the set. Right now, I like the king and queens personally. Austin likes all the glory yet from the blasters. I hope you guys enjoyed that video I put out earlier. Hopefully I can get one of those soon too. Those cards do look sick indeed. What's going on, Riley? Appreciate you stopping by tonight, brother. Those inserts are clean. All right. We got Riley saying Friday beer clock change to Cheddar. Hell yeah, brother. Sounds like a good time, man. That's what I'm saying. We got Edgar popping in here tonight. What's going on, Edgar? Appreciate you stopping by tonight, brother. We got a happy dad in hand waiting for this Cheddar. Good luck, Lush. Good luck, brother. I've wanted to try that for a long time, but not available in Washington State. Interesting. All the glory, best inserts. All right. What's up, guys? Time to make some money. Hopefully, Tim. Hopefully, brother. I had to drive to Michigan to get some, but luckily I live on the border, so it wasn't much of a drive. The pineapple and watermelon ones are the best. All right. I might have to give those a try, to be honest. I'm not the biggest drinker, unless I'm at the fights, and then, that's fun. 4 weight misses is embarrassing. Yeah, 2 in one fight. So I guess it's probably going to be a catch weight for 138, but we'll get into it, Lush. Indeed, at least Matt's fair. I'm not, no. We got Daniel, LFG, boys. Let's get that Cheddar. All right. So we got everyone in here popping, caught up. Let me share my screen and we will get into the picks and predictions for let's see, for this fight night. So make sure we are sharing. Let's see. We've got I knew it, Lush. Hit a gold William Gomez rookie in my mega. Is he any good? Well, being that he's a rookie, it's kind of hard to see where he goes. But so far, he's looked pretty okay. He's a French fighter, so the quality of French fighters isn't the best so far. But hey, he could be good. You just don't know yet, brother. I'm not gonna speak bad about him because he's still young. He's still young. But anyway, first fight here. Let's get our banner pulled up here. So everyone that comes in knows what we are talking about. All right, so first fight of the night, we do have Norah Cornell or Cornhole taking on Melissa Mullins. This is the two fighters that both missed weight, but I probably believe that Melissa Mullins here was having a hard weight cut, and she hit up old Norah Cornell and was like, "Hey, do you want to do a catch weight at 138?" And then she's like, "Yeah, sure. I don't want to cut any more weight," because she doesn't look too bad, but Melissa Mullins just looks terrible up there. But anyway, both fighters weigh in at 138 pounds, so both technically miss weight. So I don't think they'll get fined a purse unless it just goes to the commission. But earlier in the week, I was on Melissa Mullins here simply because in Norah Cornell's last fight, she was just getting easily taken down by Jocelyn Edwards. And Jocelyn Edwards isn't by any means even a decent wrestler. She's a decent defensive wrestler, but she was taking down Norah Cornell with ease. And the French wrestling doesn't seem to be the best. If you just look at Cyril Gane, he just refuses to wrestle, and I'm kind of thinking that's how all French all French fighters are at this point, until I'm proven wrong, until I see a good French wrestler. They can't wrestle. Anyway, she's going to be taking on Melissa Mullins. That in her last fight, I forgot who she fought. Irina Alexeva, which is Irina's a dog, right? Like she's going to fight you nonstop, and she's a pretty decent on the ground. She throws punches. And Melissa Mullins, literally got her down with ease. I believe, the end of round 1, 2, and 3, taking Irina Alexeva down. And she's, as I said, a decent, I guess, Russian judo. I don't know, the Russian Ronda. She's good at arm bars, and she's kind of a dog. Yeah, so I got Melissa Mullins here to 30-27. Norah Cornell here. And to be honest, I saw Melissa Mullins kind of going for, or like Melissa Dixon in her last fight, going for, I don't know if she was going for subs, but it looked like she was maybe entertaining a few subs at the end of her last fight. And if she would like to continue that, I believe this is the perfect opponent here. I do have this in a crazy long shot bet, but yeah, give me Melissa Mullins for a round 3 sub, but if not, Melissa Mullins 30-27. Yeah, but Melissa Mullins should get it done. But look at me not being ready. Here we go. Let me get my my odds pulled up, because I'm fantastic at not doing that. I'm fantastic at doing that. There we go. I believe Melissa Mullins is like minus 330. Yeah. So currently Melissa Mullins minus 335. Norah Cornell plus 270. But that makes sense. But the prop that was really sticking out to me was Melissa Mullins round 2-3 submission. I like that. I personally like that quite a bit, and it's plus 1100. So yeah, we'll go with that. Melissa Mullins round 3 sub, and see if you guys have anything to say about that one, and then we'll move along. And now that I'm thinking about it, I may have made a wrong bet, because I saw something. Did I make the wrong bet earlier? Hopefully not. If so, I can still cash out of it, but if so, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. No, I didn't do it there. Didn't do it there. I did. Yep, I did. So I'm not going to end up showing y'all that one, because I feel like an idiot. I got to cash out for that one. I thought odds. I end up putting Norah Cornell sub 2-3 in a parlay at plus 2,900. And so when I looked down and saw the plus 1,100, it kind of threw me off. So not going to end up showing y'all that one because that doesn't matter. All right, so anyway, let's see if you guys have anything to say. All right, you guys are just talking about William Gomi, so we'll move on to the next one, which is Dylan Budka taking on Cesar Almeida. So the mindless Hawk, Dylan Budka, looks like a little about an inch and a half shorter than Cesar Almeida. Remember, heard this all week now. Cesar Almeida fought Alex Pereira 3 times in kickboxing. He is a little bit older now, but as you see, it's not like he's like this gigantic dude. And, on the Contender Series, I just kind of watched the guy who was fighting just kind of get him down rather easily. He not easily. He had solid first, like he could stop the first takedown, but once the dude started chaining them together, he was done for. And Dylan Budka is a literal collegiate athlete, NCAA champion wrestler. I think he had some issues in college that got him like kicked out, so his life wasn't really going like the way it should have. But he found MMA, so hopefully he can pick back up where he left off in college and just wrestle the absolute shit out of Cesar Almeida. So currently odds for this fight are Dylan Budka is minus 146. Cesar Almeida is plus 124. And I got Dylan Budka personally like 3 or decision at plus 145. But if you want to do Dylan Budka sub 2-3, which I also don't mind, that is plus 900. Yeah, so my official pick for this fight is going to be Dylan Budka via decision, but I don't hate the props for round 2-3 sub either. So we'll pull up the next one, pop back and see you guys if you guys have anything to say about Budka versus Almeida. And I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. All right, it doesn't look like it. So we will move on to the next one, which is we got Gene Matsumoto taking on Dan the Determined Argueta. Look at Dan Argueta up there, absolutely shredded, foaming at the mouth a little bit, so dehydrated. Anyway, Gene Matsumoto. Not going to act like I know a ton about this guy. This is his first fight in the UFC, and personally, I just have to see. Unless I remember them from the Contender Series, like they stand out, like damn, that dude's going to be a problem. Then I tend to lean the UFC vet when they very first get in the UFC, and this is kind of one of those situations. Dan hasn't had the best run over his past few fights, but if you look at just how not really the Miles Johns fight, but the ones right before that, he choked out like Ronnie Lawrence. Let's be real, and he didn't even get that dub there. So I am going the UFC vet Dan the Determined Argueta. He is currently the dog, plus 134 dog for Dan Argueta and minus 158 your favorite for Gene Matsumoto. Dan Argueta 3 or decision at plus 200. I don't hate that. And if say Dan Argueta goes out there and goes for that submission again, Dan Argueta via submission is plus 700. I also don't hate that either. Who knows what round he could get it done, but the new kid looks like he could be good. I just really don't want to pick him without seeing him fight at least some sort of UFC competition. So Dan Argueta 3 or decision is my official pick for that, and we'll move on to the next one, to our next weight miss, if you will. But we'll pop back in here to see if you guys have anything to say about that. Doesn't look like it, so we'll move on. This one will be quick. Cynthia Calvillo weighed in, I think 119 pounds, and this fight is at 115, so clearly missed weight, didn't look good up there on the scale. On the other hand, Pierre Rodriguez looked good up there, up there rocking and ready to go this morning. The thing is, I don't know if this fight is going to happen, because I don't think there's odds for it currently. So I do believe that, or it is a possibility that Pierre Rodriguez versus Cynthia Calvillo is not happening, which doesn't surprise me one single bit. And it doesn't look like we even have face-off photos there. But if this fight happens, give me Pierre Rodriguez to win this fight via decision. Yeah, so we'll move on to Victor Striker Hugo taking on Pedro Falco. And this is an interesting one because Pedro Falco, earlier after the podcast, when I was like looking more into him just a little bit, he seems like a very, very good grappler, which leads me to think that that Victor Striker Hugo may have to show his striking in this fight, because for his nickname being Striker, every time I've seen him, he just goes out there, goes for a takedown, and just goes for some sort of knee bar, leg lock, something like that, and he ends up getting it. So, but the guy that he's fighting obviously isn't UFC. I guess he could be UFC level, but he isn't in the UFC yet, so we don't really know what to expect from his competition. So this is basically another fight on the Contender Series. The fighters do face off very well, but if you just look at like Victor Hugo, it's almost like he just knows, like, hey, man, you're just like everyone else I fought. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna take you down, and I'm gonna take your kneecap. So with that being said, give me Victor Hugo to win this fight via submission. Currently, odds on this fight are minus 142 for Victor Hugo and a plus 120 for Pedro Falco. Victor Hugo by submission is plus 360, and that is the way I will be going with it. Him to win by submission in round 1 or 2 is plus 490, and I personally think if he gets the submission, it's probably early, but Victor Hugo by submission is my official pick for that fight. We got an interesting one up next. All right. It doesn't look like you guys have anything to say about that one, so we'll move on to the next one, which is Jermaine Durandamy, the Iron Lady, taking on the dump truck driver, Norma Dumont. I believe, how crazy would it be if Bruce Buffer introduced her as Norma the dump truck Dumont? That would be nuts. She would have so many more fans, but she's sticking with the immortal for some reason. You can't really give yourself the nickname. The fans have to give you the nickname. So if she would just embrace dump truck Dumont, I just believe she would have so many more fans. But anyway, with this being said, I'm sticking with my pick from earlier in the week. Norma Dumont is a little bit smaller, but GDR always been thin, and I think that 3, almost 4 years away, having a baby and being 40 years old, it just might not be the same GDR that we saw, 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Norma Dumont's smart. She's a very smart fighter, I believe, for the most part. Sometimes she has some questionable decisions, but once she gets hit 1 or 2 times, she'll start going for takedowns. At least I believe so. So give me Norma Dumont to maybe get pieced up a little bit in the first round, but cleanly win round 2 and round 3, giving Norma Dumont 29-28 decision win over Jermaine Durandamy. So Norma Dumont via decision is the way I am going. So pop back in there, see if you guys have anything to say, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right. Doesn't look like it. So we will move on to Alex, the Great White Morono, taking on Court the Crusher McGee. And, Court was a crusher a while ago. He's no longer a crusher. He just gets crushed at this point. I'm not going to say he should name just change to Court Crushed McGee, because, that's just kind of fucked up. So, it is what it is. He's just a little bit older now. I believe it's time to hang him up. Okay, you get knocked out by Jeremiah Wells, but then you also get knocked out by a 40-year-old Matt Brown after. It's not a bad fight, but hey, man, you shouldn't be getting knocked out by other 40-year-olds, especially with just not even the craziest punches, to be honest. Court McGee used to be so durable, and it's like now it's like he gets touched, and then it's like, oh shit, here we go. So with that being said, it wouldn't surprise me if Alex Morono ended up knocking Court McGee out in like one of the first 2 rounds. Personally, I think if he hurts Court McGee, he jumps on a submission because, you know, Alex Morono has decent subs. He is a black belt. So, yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Alex Morono club and subs Court McGee in round 2. But if not, it should be an easy decision win for Alex Morono. So Alex Morono, the pick for me. Alex Morono via submission, via submission is plus 600. Don't hate it. Alex Morono via points plus 200. Don't hate that either. But Alex Morono is the pick for me. So, we got a fun one up next. Let's see. We got J-Max and Morono for sure. Steep price, but likely to happen. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm not betting anything straight. That's not how I bet over here, brother. I am, if it don't got a big plus beside it, your boy probably ain't betting it. With that being said, we'll move on to Charlie Campbell taking on my guy, Trevor Peek, baby. How can you not love Trevor Peek? Such a fun fighter. And he is at a little bit of a size advantage, but a size disadvantage. But hey, he don't care. He's getting right up in Charlie Campbell, right up in Charlie Campbell's face, having to be held back, showing him the fist. Chattanooga, Tennessee, stand up, baby. That's what I like to see. But yeah, in all reality here, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Charlie Campbell is for sure the cleaner striker here, but that's clean striking has never been Trevor Peek's forte. The guy is throwing standing hammer fist at you and, you know, beating you with his pressure, pace, and cardio for the most part. You're going to die before he's going to die because he's going to be in your face swinging those fucking hammer fists at you. So, you know, at some point, I believe Charlie Campbell is just gonna like, I don't know how else to say it, but aside from like in every fight, he just looks good. He just looks good until he just finds that for some reason he just wants to eat a punch with his face, and for some reason that one punch that he decides to eat with his face just absolutely snoozes him. So personally, how I see this fight going is round 1 is going to be not looking too pretty for Trevor Peek. And, you know, it saddens me to say it because that's my guy. You know, I met the guy in Nashville. Met the guy in Nashville, Tennessee when I was there watching the fights. Such a cool guy. And I am going to pick him to win the fight. So I don't want to really see him beat up in the first round like I do think might happen just a little bit because Charlie Campbell is just so clean, just so crisp and clean round 1. And I just believe at some point he's going to get overconfident and he's going to rush in with his just chin up in the air. And the last thing that Charlie Campbell's just going to see is just this animal with a standing hammer fist just getting thrown right at his face and then just lights out for Charlie Campbell. So I'm doing rough round 1 for Trevor Peek, but in round 2, I believe Charlie Campbell runs forward and finds a way to just eat one of those standing hammer fists right on his chin. So round 2, knockout for Trevor Peek. That's what I'm calling right now. Odds for this fight plus 144 for Trevor Peek and minus 172 for Charlie Campbell. So Trevor Peek by knockout is plus 230. Don't hate that. If you want to do the Trevor Peek round 1, round 2 knockout, and just in case you think Charlie Campbell might decide to get a little hungry for a punch earlier in the fight, I wouldn't blame you there either. But Trevor Peek round 1, round 2 KO is plus 290, and I don't hate that either. But I am going my guy Trevor Peek this weekend to knock out Charlie Campbell in the second round. So we'll get that one pulled up and we'll see if you guys got anything to say. Here we go. We got parlayed with Jalen Turner next week. Got 110. That's pretty solid. That sounds like something much smarter. Campbell will look good in round 1, but Peak is a dog and may take over round 3, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Peak is a better live for a bet in my opinion. Yeah, my thing is I'm terrible at getting live bets in. I'm just so locked in on just watching the fight. So if I don't get it in between rounds, I'm not going to get it. And sometimes there's like a few seconds, so it's a lost cause for me I think I may have won one live bet ever on the Contender Series. Here we go. We got Derek's Life morning from Beijing. Enjoy your content, brother. Well, I appreciate it, Derek. Thank you for stopping by tonight and for your kind words, man. So with that being said, we'll move on to the next one. That is Lucas Dretsky taking on man, there's no way that I still don't think this is Johnny Walker's brother. Johnny Walker's brother, Walter Walker. Yeah, I just don't know, y'all. I don't know about this fight. I just personally still think that Lucas is the better fighter. This dude is so terrible on the feet. He like swings punches from his hips like a Bob Sapp mixed with Wanderlei Silva. If he can't get fucking Lucas Dretsky down, it's going to be terrible. So it's not a good play. You probably shouldn't bet it. But I am going to go Lucas Dretsky to win this fight. Currently, odds for this fight are minus 250 for Walter Walker, plus 205 for Lucas Dretsky. And Lucas Dretsky to win this fight via decision, which I personally think that's the way it goes. Wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong, and for sure won't be the last. But plus 500 for Lucas Dretsky by decision. I don't hate it, but yeah, you probably shouldn't be betting this fight either. Listen, oh yeah, we don't even have a face-off. So up next, we do have Christoph Giagos, the Spartan, taking. Well, what are we doing here? I guess that's the face-off. So yeah, and I guess I expected, Walter Walker to just be a lot taller. I mean, he is clearly the thicker guy of the two, if you will. There's about a 30-pound weight difference, but I don't know. Who knows with this fight? Don't bet this fight, y'all. Please don't put your money on this fight. But anyway, we we have Christos Giagos taking on Ignacio Bahamondes. But Ignacio Lahala is massive for 155, and as you see, he is just clearly the bigger guy. And another strong field that I had this weekend, but at a minus 330 favorite, he should be. So Ignacio Bahamondes minus 330 and Christos Giagos plus 265, the dog here. Christos Giagos always has a pretty solid round 1, but tends to run out of gas like a minute into round 2. So with that being said, give me Ignacio Bahamondes to hurt Christos Giagos like midway through round 2. Christos Giagos to shoot in, and Ignacio Bahamondes to choke out Christos Giagos with some sort of like front choke, ninja choke, something like that. So give me round 2 submission for Ignacio Bahamondes over Christos Giagos. We got another fun one up next, though. Let's see. We got I just want to see a hilarious Walker K. Dude, wouldn't it like it's like that's what they have in common. It's just like he just gets snoozed and it's like, that's for sure his brother. That's for sure his brother. Dog and passing this one. I hope Walter dominates so I can fade him on the next fight. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, brother. Another bet spot live on Bahamondes. Giagos is always live in round 1, but yep, exactly. I agree. So we'll move on to the next one. That is Chepe Machine Gun Mariscal taking on the last pirate, Morgan Charrier. Yeah, this is one that I guess I was heavy on Morgan Charrier earlier in the week just because I was remembering him from his last fight. But the more that I've looked into him, the dude's not the best fighter. He goes to split decision quite often, and I know Chepe is a dog. So Lush, I'm not going to pick Flip because I believe it's in the pick champ anyway, so I don't think it would matter. But I'm hoping that Morgan Charrier fights to the level that he can fight at and not just what he wants to fight at to win a split decision, because Chepe is a dog and he's going to be in Morgan's face all night. Yeah, I guess I'm not as high on Morgan Charrier now as I was earlier in the week. So personally, I like this fight to start round 3. Because if this goes to split decision, you for sure want the dog in your pocket. But minus 270, I think, is a decent parlay piece for this fight to start round 3. But yeah, my pick, Morgan Charrier via decision, but I don't like it. Don't bet it, please. For me, y'all, do not bet on Morgan Charrier. Just play with the round props, please, unless you're betting Chepe. Here we go. Great fight. Charrier, better technique, but poor fight IQ, while Chepe is a dog. Good volume. Indeed, brother. So up next, we do have the Leech or Action, Damon Jackson, whichever one he's going to go by this weekend. He's taking on our other weight misser, looking like he's seen a ghost up there, Alexander, the Great Ape Hernandez. And as I said, he missed weight. I think it was 150. So he missed so this fight's at 145. So technically 4 pounds, but he missed weight by 5 pounds. Let's be real. And I don't know if it's a tactic or he just really couldn't cut any more weight. And that scares me, because I was high on Alexander Hernandez earlier in the week, because when Damon Jackson loses, it's usually by first round KO. And when he wins, he usually drowns people, submits them in late second round, third round. And when Alexander Hernandez loses, that's how he loses, by like late second, third round finish, or he just loses like the decision as a whole. So this one's going to be tough. This one is going to be tough. I'm hoping that Alexander Hernandez can just get enough done in the first 2 rounds if he doesn't finish Damon Jackson to get the decision win, because I already do have Alexander Hernandez parlayed up from earlier in the week, because I was like, there's no chance that he like loses this fight. But we didn't know he was going to miss weight by 5 pounds, and we'll see how he looks tomorrow. If he's just way bigger, I'm going to be like, hell yeah, he looks fresh in there, just goes out and just clobbers Damon Jackson, because I know y'all want to say Damon Jackson's my favorite fighter, and he ain't. but yeah, give me Alexander Hernandez. Give me Alexander Hernandez to win this fight via decision. Right now, Hernandez minus 196, the favorite. Damon Jackson, the plus 164, the dog. Earlier in the week, I was on Alexander Hernandez round 1, round 2 knockout, plus 180. Not terrible odds, but right now he missed weight, so we'll see how he looks. Can he get enough done the first 2 rounds to get that decision win? If he does, Alexander Hernandez plus 360 by decision. I don't hate that either. But if you're on the Leech, I'm not riding with you. But good luck this weekend. But 2 fighters size up pretty well, as you see. Alexander Hernandez, clearly the more muscular guy, and just Damon Jackson looks like he just woke up and just ready to get punched in the face. So, yeah, give me, if Alexander Hernandez don't knock out Damon Jackson in the first round, I'm going to be holding on, butt cheeks clenched, hoping that he can do enough in round 2, because I know after round 2 he's going to gas. And, if the Leech just can't get him out of there round 3, then Alexander Hernandez can get that decision win. So, let's go Alexander Hernandez via decision. That's the way I'm going. So main event time. Let's come back in here, see what you guys got to say before we okay, you guys were really in here. All right. There we go. We got J-Max saying Leash round 3 is live, but passing on the fight. Probably smart. Here we go. Crab co-main, by the way. It is indeed. But, it's an Apex card. What do you expect? And what do you expect? I still haven't forgiven Hernandez for the bullshit talking to Cerrone. Never rooting for him. Oh, I for sure never root for him. But I don't. it's just a bad matchup for Damon Jackson. I think he just gets knocked. He just gets knocked out early in the first round. Matt choosing against his. No lush. Allen versus Curtis. It all depends on Allen, how he game plans. If he wants the pocket box, he will get K. Of course. Curtis, easy game plan that he really only wants the box. Yeah, that's Chris Curtis. Beavis for the win. Allen needs to take a page from the Hermanson fight. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is one that it scares me a little bit, y'all, because we just see Brendan Allen just, lack defensively just a little bit sometimes. Brendan Allen on the scale doing the thing that he always does, and Brendan Allen just way better. Chris Curtis looks like he's like, I got one of these for you. I already dropped one on you before. But I think the difference in this fight is when these two first fought, it was right after Sean Strickland and Brendan Allen fought. And then, their very next fight, he's going to fight Chris Curtis. And then Sean Strickland is in Chris Curtis's corner talking shit to Brendan Allen during the fight. And if you go back and watch the fight, he's like talking shit to Sean Strickland during the fight while fighting Chris Curtis, like fucking smiling at him, like and shit like that. So it's like Brendan Allen wasn't even focused on the fight itself in front of you. He was fucking talking shit to Sean Strickland. And, you can't do that during a fight. You're going to get knocked out. But ever since then, Brendan Allen's gotten a lot more mature with the fight game. He knows what he's good at. He knows what he needs to do. And he comes up with pretty decent, solid game plans. And since their last fight, Chris Curtis has just kind of declined every single fight. Like, aside from the Joaquin Buckley knockout, it's like Chris Curtis has just kind of looked worse and worse every single fight. And maybe I'm just looking too much into, well, he knocked him out last time. He can knock him out again, because I am a huge Brendan Allen fan. And this fight just worries me just because I know it's a possibility. But what I personally think happens is his confidence is high enough where it needs to be, that he can get down and submit anyone in the division. Look at the way that he submitted Rodolfo Vieira. Like, come on now. Or I'm sorry, not Rodolfo Vieira. Andre Muniz, a big 185er, a black belt, known for what he wants to do on the ground. He just kind of beat him up on the feet and then picked him up, took him down, and choked him out. So I personally like Brendan Allen to submit Chris Curtis here, because if this is on the feet for 5 rounds, then I don't like it. I just don't like it. Brendan Allen, the much longer, rangier guy, but we just seen him get hit. And if his defense lacks, I'm going to be like, oh shit, here we go again. Here we go. So my personal opinion is Brendan Allen is just on the feet as long as he has to every single round. Gets Chris Curtis down, which Chris Curtis has, I think, like a 90-something% takedown defense. So it's not easy to do so. But Brendan Allen, big enough, strong enough where if he can shoot in and just pick up Chris Curtis, Kamzat style, and throw him to the ground. So that's how Brendan Allen gets Chris Curtis to the ground, even though Chris Curtis has fantastic takedown defense. So with that being said, on the feet, going to be tough, but I'm thinking personally, I like this fight to start round 3, and I like Brendan Allen to submit Chris Curtis in round 3. So this fight to start round 3 is currently minus 215. Don't hate that as a solid parlay piece. And Brendan Allen to win this fight, Brendan Allen minus 200, Chris Curtis plus 168. Brendan Allen to win by submission plus 175. Yeah, I don't even know if I would even bet Brendan Allen via sub at plus 175. That's not even enough. That's not enough on there. That's not enough on there. What's a round props? What's Brendan Allen? Maybe 2-3-4 or 2-3. Yeah, Brendan Allen. Oh, it's KO. About to mess up again. Brendan Allen, sub 2-3 plus 500. That's not awful, but still, I don't really like it too much. I'm personally, if I'm going to bet this fight, I'm just going to do this fight to start round 3, minus 215. Parlay that and and just be happy. Let's see here. What do you got to say? Alan needs to take a pay. Yeah, we were there already. Plus Curtis 36. Father Time will show up. Not even he's not sure if it was going to be this fight. Alan's making big improvements fight to fight. Yep. Alan hasn't been fighting anyone too impressive since Curtis. KO loss, however. Mooney's round 1 cardio, no striking. Alan's wrestling is mid, maybe good enough, but not great. Over 2.5 solid. Cool. All right. We got Derek Goofrey dropping the $2 donation in here. Appreciate you, Derek. Shout out mods and members. You are too kind, Derek, for donating your hard-earned money over here to the channel, brother. So truly shout out Derek Goofrey for the donation. And then we do have Riley Pay the Man. I appreciate you for the $2 as well, brother. $2 Canadian. So, I'm not sure if that's more or less, but either way, I appreciate it, brother. And then shout out Derek Goofrey and the boys Lush with the $2 donation. We just getting all the twos in here. Is it for the Chris Curtis versus Brendan Allen 2? Hopefully it is all the twos. So I appreciate you guys for spending your hard-earned money with your boy over here. You help keeping the lights on if you don't mind. Here we go. Ouch, Canadian ain't worth nothing. Hey, brother, it doesn't matter. Your hard-earned money my way means the world to me. Whether it's a penny, $100, $5, $500. It's your money that you worked for, and you're just going to send it my way. I truly appreciate you either way, no matter how much it is, man. I appreciate you just being here, hanging out with your boy. Fake ass color money. To indeed, Lush, indeed. So that is my picks and prediction. I'm glad you know, bro. Okay, so picks and predictions. So let's move on to the change to the cheddar, baby. I did have a huge one in here, but it's ruined because I bet the wrong thing on it. So, but I do have some other solid ones in here that I will send y'all's way, and I will, show y'all what I am betting this weekend. So my pretty much long shot parlays that I do here every single week. I have 4 different ones for y'all this week. I believe we have $45 total. We have a $25 one, a $10 one, and 2 $5 ones, I believe. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. So up first, we'll do our here we go. Oh, sorry, Austin. I didn't see this, brother. I had to join the donation party. You should have just did 2, Austin. You should have just did 2. Don't do any more, but just 2. That would have been perfect. You just keep the 2 train rolling. But Austin, I truly appreciate it, brother. $5 donation over here. You are the absolute man. So let's do the parlays for this weekend. So up first, a 4-leg at plus 323. I put $25 on it to win $105.96. It is Alex Morono money line at minus 270. The Trevor Peak versus Charlie Campbell fight to start round 2. The Walter Walker versus Lucas Dretsky fight to start round 2 as well. And Ignacio Bahamundes money line at minus 330. So all fairly, I don't want to say big chalk, but I feel like things that I expect to happen. And that's why I put $25 on it. $25 on the 4-leg plus 323 wins you back $105.96. That's our first one. That might even be the biggest one that I've actually popped up on the screen to share with y'all here this week. So kind of scary because I usually just do $5 and $10 ones. When I'm actually coming here with the $25 one, kind of scares me a little bit. But hey, up next is our $10 ones. Is our $10 one. We got 6 legs, $10 to win, 79.34. It is a plus 693. We got Melissa Mullins money line. We've got Cesar Almeida versus Dylan Budka to start round 3. We've got Victor Hugo money line. We've got Alex Morono money line. We've got Ignacio Bahamundes money line. And then we've got Chepe Mariscal versus Morgan Charrier to start round 3 at minus 270. $10 on that to win 79.34. And once again, I'm pretty confident in both of those. Now we're going to get into some ones where, hey, if you're going to tell me on these, then you are just as big of a degenerate as I am. They're just $5 each, but it's like, do I really expect to hit these? I really don't. I really don't. But if I do, I'm going to be here like, fuck yeah, we did it, boys. Hopefully you told me. But if not, then you're just going to feel like an idiot, like I do, just losing $5. But please, if you don't have $5 that you expect to lose on this bet, please don't be out here betting your hard-earned money, because it's a fist fight and anything can happen at the end of the day. All right. So our first one is, I believe, a 7-leg. It is a plus 21,482, $5 to win $1,079.12. 7-leg, and it goes like this: Dylan Buka to win in round 3 or decision at plus 145. Dan Argueta to win 3 or decision at plus 200. Alex Morono moneyline. Trevor Peak moneyline. Ignacio Bahamundes moneyline. We got Alex Morono by points, and then Brendan Allen versus Chris Curtis to start round 3 at minus 215. Remember, would it be cool to win that? Yes. Do I expect to? No. $5 to win 1,000 though. It's worth the shot. It's worth the shot. I'll take it. And the biggest one this weekend, the little Subaroonie parlay, if you will. Another one that if you're betting this, you're a degenerate as well. But we got Victor Hugo by submission round 1 or 2 at plus 490. We got Alex Morono by sub round 1 or 2 at plus 800. And then we've got Ignacio Bahamundes via submission round 2 or 3 at plus 800. $5 on that to win $2,389.50. It's a 3-leg. $5 to win $2,000. Are we going to win it? Probably not. But I at least gave you guys some ideas. If you don't play with props too often and you see big numbers like that, maybe just put a few dollars on it. You could hit it. Me, I'm a degenerate, and I parlayed them together. So when 2 of the 3 of them hit, and I'm like, why didn't I just do 2? I could have made so much more. And I just like smack myself. But hey, that's how I bet, and I just get mad at myself every single weekend. But I'm going to continue to do it because I try to take a little bit of money and turn it to a big amount of money, not risking a medium amount and turning it to a bigger amount. That's just not what I'm into. I just want to do this for fun. So with that being said, those are the bets that I have. So we'll get into the I wish we had those parlays in Canada. At least you keep your parlays small for fun. 95% of my bets are straight up good luck. Oh hell yeah, brother. The people that I haven't got to the point where I'm confident enough to bet hundreds on a fight, because I know that it's a fist fight, man. And someone can get snoozed at any point, dude. And I've just lost my like $50. Like, for example, dude, we had a bet going, and it was 3 of the 4 legs done, and we needed Izzy minus 700, and it was a $50 parlay, and he ended up losing like the Sean Strickland. So just, I don't know. Yeah, it's just at the end of the day, dude, anything can happen. Good luck, everyone. Let's get some cheddar this weekend. And you buy in case of tops 20, 24 when you hit that? Probably not, dude. Probably not. But it would be nice to hit something like that. We don't talk about the latter day. Lush already knows. Prize Picks is popular here in California, which reminds me, starting next week, I think I'm gonna try to start bringing you guys DraftKings and Prize Picks plays, because I have been kind of taking a look at them from time to time, and I don't hate a few. And I won on the. I didn't win last week because I didn't play last week, but I won the 2 previous weeks. So with that being said, let's get into the Predict the Fight game that you guys here for the members exclusively will have the option for tomorrow night. So if you are a member here on the channel, let's see, Predict the Fight game. So if you are a member here on the channel, the fight to predict for this week will be the main event: Chris Curtis versus Brandon Allen, number 2. So, just like every single week, let me share my screen. On the community tab, for once again the members exclusively. So if you would like to become a member, you just go to my homepage and click this join button. But you do have to be signed in to your YouTube page. So if you're not signed into a YouTube page and like actually have an account, it's not going to let you hit join. I've had a few people be like, how do I do it? It's not letting me. But they didn't actually have a YouTube account. They have, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So you click join and you become a member like that. And then once you are on the community tab here, just like last weekend and the week before that, well, that's the vlog uploading, and that was a couple of bets I had last week that didn't win. But yeah, so just like the previous week, it'll be posted right here on the community tab for, once again, the members only. But it's time for the weekly Predict the Fight game. So the one to predict for this upcoming week will be the main event, Brendan Allen versus Chris Curtis. It'll be here, and the members just put their prediction down here like they always do. And remember, if you're putting just by decision in there, you're only hurting yourself, because when a person puts that correct score in there, they just defeat the tiebreaker. So you're not hurting yourself by putting the wrong score in there, because I'm only counting the score if, a lot of people say decision and it's a tie. So, it's either going to be a tie for you either way if you don't put a score or not. So at least give yourself a chance and put a score, or, say you want like a knockout, put a time, because if another person also puts round 2 knockout and, they happen to put a time and it's just spot on where you just put round 2 knockout, they're going to win because they get the tiebreaker because of the time. So I don't use the time or the score unless there are times. But so for the weekly Predict the Fight game, it'll be Brendan Allen versus Chris Curtis. So once again, just keep an eye on the community tab after the stream tonight. And then we will run the game on Monday. And I need to let you guys know that this will be the last week that we do it in this little format that we've been doing it, because I had a new idea last night, and partly because I'm struggling to find blasters. So I'm going to switch my camera around, and I'm going to give you guys a little, like the little story that I have real quick while I show you guys what the prizes are for this week. Well, I guess everyone always asks me what sleeves and top loaders I get. I order this from Amazon, a 500 pack of Ultra Pro sleeves, standard size sleeves from Amazon. I believe this was $8. And then look at this. I order 100 of Ultra Pro top loaders. I believe this is $15, and it actually comes with sleeves as well. So I usually order about 2 of these at a time. So about $30 for the 2 top loaders and about $8 for the sleeves. So like less than $40, and then that'll like last me like a few months for sure. So let's get our camera. Come on. Okay. Anyway, so I apologize, y'all. I went to a Target. Well, now my camera's all messed up now. Anyway, I went to a Target, 2 different Walmarts. What else did I go to? Oh, yeah, and a GameStop, looking for the 2024 UFC Chrome Blasters, and they were everywhere last week, and this week I could not find them. So what I ended up with was going to GameStop, and for the mean price of $30, I found the 2023 UFC Prism Blaster box on the shelf. So literally a full year ago from 2023 Prism. So Bo Nickel rookie cards. You can get the Pulsar out of here, and I believe this would be maybe Shavkat's first auto could be in here as well. So that's one of the prizes for this week, or the card lot for this week is 10 cards like it usually is. Not sure if this fight's still happening, though. Pierre Rodriguez, rookie card. That's the silver from the 2023 Select Blaster. We've got a rookie 2023 UFC Select Blaster dump truck, Norman Dumont as well. We've got a lot of action, man. So if you're a Chris Curtis fan, you would like this a lot. We've got also the same card, silver from the Blaster from 2023 Select Blaster. We've got the H2 Disco from 2023 Select, another sick card there. And then from the regular Select, this is the teal or the blue prism. This is going to be 103 of 249 on the Action Man Chris Curtis. These are all rookies, by the way. And then 2023 Prism, Orange Prism, that's going to be out of 99. So 92 of 99 on the Orange Prism rookie Action Man Chris Curtis. This is just a base card, but I dug for this, y'all. I dug for this. I had to go find it. 2021 Prism, just a base card, but base rookie for All In Brendan Allen from 2021 Prism, first year Prism. And then just a few other cards that I needed to make 10. So we've got a Zabit Magomed Sharipov, 59 of 99 from 2022 Chronicles. We've got a Octagon Authority, Mike Beltran. I believe that's the teal press proof from 2023 Don Russ. Octagon Authorities, Mike Beltran with a mustache. And Lush, you'll be excited for this one. We got the Boss Root National Pride back at it here. 2021 Prism Boss Root. So that's the 10 cards this week. So once again, if you can predict this week's main event correctly, you will have the option of this blaster or these 10 cards, whichever one you choose. There is only one winner, so good luck this weekend to everyone in the members section participating in the Predict the Fight game like you guys do every week. It's going to be a good one this week. And with that being said, let me go through the chat real quick, and then I will, I guess, tell you guys what's changing this upcoming week, or at least give you guys a little hint before I show you guys. So let's see. We got, someone donated membership. We got Austin gifted a membership here on the channel, and it is at 3 Fire Sports gets the membership. So hopefully they say thank you and they're active in here because, Austin, that's one thing that I think people that have gifted like the memberships have like ran into is they'll gift the membership and the person will just be in here for a second. So hopefully they're in here and hopefully they can say thank you. And, they're as thankful as I am that you were able to gift them a membership, Austin. So I truly appreciate it, Austin, but hopefully they are in here and they say what's up and thank you as well. Alan, no contest, second round, the eye poke. Oh no. Congratulations, 3 Fire. Derek Goodfrey, eye poke. And then we got thank you, Riley. Gotta hit up Best Buy. I should have went there. Boss is mine, fellas. Don't even look at it. Either way, it supports you, so it's all good. Yeah, and like that's why. But I guess me and Lush have just kind of talked now, and it's like it's tough to give stuff away to people that were only here one time. So I mean, just like this pack, Stin 137. I've been waiting on him to hit me up for since last month's duck race, and I've still gotten nothing. So I really don't know what to do with it. I'll give him until the end of April, and if he doesn't hit me up, then I guess it'll probably go into next month's duck race for just someone else, because it's like, were they gifted or did they get the membership? I don't personally know. I can't remember, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm still looking for Stin 137. If you're out there, brother, hit me up looking for your address so I can get your card shipped out from last month's duck race. So yeah, so that's the prizes for this week. And let me tell you guys what's kind of changing. I'll pop up Q&A on here. You guys can ask me any questions you have about it. So in my opinion, if I was a member of the channel, I would like what's coming up more than what it is now, because you have a little bit of variety. What I have done last night, because I was looking yesterday for the blasters and I couldn't find any. So I went online last night and I was like, what are like blaster prices? And I looked at them and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So do I order a bunch of blasters and just have one every week just in case and have the cards? I didn't really know what to do. And then I went out today to look for blasters and I was like, you know what? I can't just assume that these stores are going to have blasters because I looked for like an hour earlier and I found the one blaster that's a year old now. So will anyone want that? I don't know, but there's some cool stuff possible to get in there. But that's what I'm trying to avoid is just assuming these stores are going to have blasters and all that. So I think what I want to do starting next week, I've already ordered all the blasters, and this should be a blast in my opinion. I've ordered 2022 select blasters, 2023 select blasters, 2022 optic, 2023 optic. And I think 2023 Chronicles. And I haven't ordered any more Chrome blasters because I expected to find them at the Target earlier. And when I went and there wasn't any there, I'm like, damn. But I will get Chrome blasters as well. So my goal is to have 6 different blasters here, right? To have them all open. But for the winner every week that predicts the fight correctly, for you to have the option of 2 packs out of whatever blaster you would like. So, the odds of you getting 2 autographs now like are a chance because if you're going to open up one blaster, say you were opening up this blaster, the most you're going to get out of here is maybe a number card, maybe an autograph. But, if you have 6 open blasters on the table, you get 1 pack from one pack from another, you could end up getting the autograph from both packs. And, you could just have a fantastic week altogether, calling the fight correctly and, picking your 2 blaster packs and just hitting something fantastic out of them. So I think next week for the Predict the Fight game, that's what the prize will be. It'll be, I think I'm going to, but also because I'm kind of running out of stacks of 10 cards. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the cards down to 3 or 5 cards. And then I'm going to have an option of multiple blaster packs for you, like for you guys. And I'm just going to be like, pick whatever 2 packs you want from the blasters if that's what you want. So you'll have an option of 2 blaster packs or the cards for next week. So I guess let me know in the chat what you guys think about that. Or I guess, would you just rather have just 1 full blaster? Because I've already ordered all the blasters now. So if you guys would just rather have just a 1 full blaster, then just let me know that as well, because I'll just have a shit ton of blasters. So I'll just be like, hey, pick your blaster. But I guess let me know in the chat, do you guys like that idea as far as like having all the blasters here and whoever wins pick 2 packs from the blaster? Or would you guys rather me just keep doing the full blaster like they are now? So let's see. Let's see, that's where we're at. Okay, no more gifting memberships. How and when did you and D Rose meet? This is a crazy story. Me and D Rose have, dude, we went to the same elementary school. I just want to put it like that. It's like we were neighbors. My voice is cracking. We were neighbors starting in like 3rd grade. So like 9-10 years old, me and D Rose were like lived like 1 street over from the other one. So we like rode the school bus together. We had classes and then we like rode the school bus home back when people still rode school buses. I don't even know if people still ride school buses, but yeah, it's absolutely nuts how long I've known D Rose. And then, yeah, it's just kind of crazy that after high school, we kind of end up going our separate ways, but we would kind of talk about MMA still. And then I think when COVID started, we're like, hey, why don't we start a podcast? So we did it for like, we talked about doing it for like a full year before we actually hopped on here and actually started doing it. But I've known D Rose since elementary school. We had school classes together, Austin. Are you allergic to anything? So much stuff. Life, Austin. Life. My eyes are always bloodshot and red and itchy. I'm allergic to life. That sounds cool. Okay, cool. What's your favorite color? I like green, like money. Money. Trying to fill up this Q&A. Lush says, I like the full blaster. If someone pulls a pack that has an auto in it, I don't think anyone would pick from the blaster. Just my opinion, but definitely understand where you're going. And see, I have thought about that as well, Lush. And if that happens, I've kind of thought about, kind of getting rid of that box, or, offering the rest of the packs from that box as one pack. Do you want, the rest of the box? It'll just be kind of like free cards. But so say you hit an auto out of this, you can still also like get like a number card out of there. Or for Prism specifically, you hit an auto out of Prism. That ain't even really good, to be honest. You would say, for example, you hit a Johnny Walker base autograph. That's not good. But say then you hit a Silver Prism Bo Nickel rookie card. That Bo Nickel Silver Prism like rookie, if like you were to sell it, you could sell it for more money than you could sell the base Johnny Walker autograph. So I guess as far as like autograph, I see what you're saying, Lush, but shit, dude, I have a bunch of like, look at this. Like, if you guys want autographs, man, who is this? Who's this in the front? We got Marab in the front. These are all autographs that are planned on just me giving away to you guys in this upcoming weeks. We got Marab here. We've got Viviane Araujo. We got Bata Estaca, Jessica Andrade here. We've got Bongaman, Cyril Gahn autograph there. That's an old Mike Rodriguez. I don't know what that's doing. Another Derek Brunson. Got so many Derek Brunson. Hey, Lush, there's another Boss Rootin' brother. We got Cookie Monster, Carla Esparza, and Misha Tate. All of these, I mean, if you guys want autographs, I can still fucking toss an autograph in your pack. I have so much shit that I just plan on giving out to my members. I just have to have the right time to do it, because if I just do it all at once, then it'll be fantastic at first, and then I just won't have anything else. So I have to make sure I have stuff to space out. So that's why every week I kind of just do one autograph, and I like make sure that I have fighters that are fighting in the week that kind of makes it relevant to the fight week altogether. So yeah, so I don't know, to be honest, y'all. I'm just throwing out ideas. I already got a bunch of blasters, so if you guys just want to make sure you get an autograph, I have no problem making sure you get an autograph. If, like, for example, say you get a few blasters here and you get 2 packs and you don't get an autograph, I can make sure that you also get an autograph. Will it be the best autograph? Probably not, but I can still make sure that you get an autograph if you win the weekly predict the fight game. It's still no big deal. Let's see here. We got Austin. Thoughts on mayo? In limitation, it's all right. If you put a shit ton of mayo on anything, I want to smack you, dude. But I'm the same way with like sour cream and like mayo. For me are like the same. I really don't like it. I'll eat it if it's evenly distributed and not a lot. But if you fucking like Taco Bell, for me, their sour cream is terrible. I hate that. Austin. Depends on what it really. I've hit double autos out of Optic and Chronicles. Yeah, I've hit 2 autos out of 1 pack of Optic. So absolutely nuts. I'm down for anything. Hell yeah, Riley. All right. The giveaways are cool. This channel offers so much more. I appreciate it, Riley. You are the man. Who would you rather see in a fight, Connor or GSP? Probably Connor. GSP is old now, man. I'm done with questions. Sorry, Austin. You pull any Hill or Alex base buyback? I have not yet, Lush. Neither one of them. And I've only hit a Diego Lopez, one in a break so far, as crazy as it sounds. I spoke to a local car store. I'm getting the buyback poster when it's done. Hell yeah. I know my local card store said they were doing it. I wonder if they would give me that poster. That is a good idea, Lush. Maybe I should try to get that one and, maybe try to give it away here or, hang it on the wall or something like that. But either way, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, Lush. I know, brother. I'm sorry. I know if you want an autograph, I have no problem making sure you guys get an autograph. But I think that's what I'm going to do. That way we have options every single week, so I'm not struggling to find a blaster every single week. It's like we just get a couple packs. I mean, and like you can get the same 2 packs from a blaster. But yeah, if you don't get anything cool out of, the 2 packs that you open, I'm for sure going to send you something, because I'm not going to waste my money sending you something that is garbage. So even if you win here on the weekly predict the fight game and you open 2 packs and you don't get anything cool, I'm still going to throw in a number card. I'm still going to throw in an autograph just to make it worth you winning something and me actually sending you something, because I'm not going to waste my money to send you garbage. So yeah, and it'll just kind of give content here on the channel every single week, to be honest. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do 3 cards and 2 packs. So you'll get maybe 3 of these cards and 2 packs as well. That way, we're going to open up something here on the channel every single week, and you're guaranteed to get something as well. I think you helped me out, Lush, without doing anything. Telling me that you didn't like that, let me know that, hey, why don't I just do it together? Just do them both. Just do like 3 hits and 2 packs from a blaster. That's what we're going to do. For next week, that's what we're going to do. If you win the Predict the Fight game, not this week, next week, you'll get 2 packs from a bunch of blasters that I'll have here and 3 hits. So that's what we're doing. I got 3 base hits. That's so lucky, Lush. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention as well. Maybe I need to go back through and actually see what I got, because I truly don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, y'all, I'm not going to stay here anymore. I haven't been here over an hour, and I feel like I have overstayed my welcome. My throat is dry. My throat's hurting, but my girlfriend's been sick the past few days too. So hopefully your boy don't get sick. I'm not trying to get sick. She's been coughing nonstop, so I'm not trying to deal with that, but we'll see. But with that being said, if you are going to be betting on UFC fights this weekend, please be safe out there, y'all. Please do not be betting y'all's rent money, y'all, all the money you expected to use your bills on. Don't be doing that. These are fist fights, y'all. One of these from Trevor Peak can land on Charlie Peak's chin and knock him clean unconscious. And if you have him parlayed, you're going to feel like an idiot this weekend. So remember, at the end of the day, it's a fist fight and anything can happen. But with that being said, I'll be right back here Monday night for the Monday recap. Right back here for Golden Octagon MMA podcast on Wednesday. And then right back here Friday, change to Cheddar. Got a special guest coming up Friday for UFC 300. It's going to be a sick change to Cheddar next week. So tune in next week. I'll be right back here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the card video that I put out earlier for UFC cards. And yeah, it's the last thing I got going on for the day. So glad the week is over. Time to sit back, relax, and, just chill out the rest of the night. See if I can put in a few more bets. Remake the one that I put Norah Cornhole via sub in, because I feel like an idiot for that. But yeah, I truly appreciate each and every single one of you for stopping by and hanging out with your boy Matt from the Golden Octagon over here tonight. But with that being said, if y'all haven't already, hit a thumbs up button for your boy on the way out, and I will catch you guys back here next week. Peace.